So once again, I have some great mercy. I'm standing at the very spot that our beloved spiritual master, Srila A.C. Bhaktisiddhanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada, who was a student at that time in history, he came on the invitation of a friend to hear a sadhu speak. At that time, Prabhupada was a little disillusioned with the sadhus because many times they were acting like beggars and not acting appropriately. He'd seen that when his father invited sadhus to come to their home. But he said, okay, I'll come if you force me to come. Fortunately, that friend brought him here. And this is the sitting place of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. He would give lectures here at Ultadanga property. His room is over there, his bedroom, so he'd walk from there and sit here and speak. And Prabhupada came in with the tradition. You offer obeisances to a sannyasi. Paid obeisances. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati saw him even before Prabhupada got up from his obeisances. He said, you look like an intelligent young man. Why don't you spread the message of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu in the Western countries? And that instruction sat in Prabhupada's heart for some time. He said that like that. He kept that instruction at his heart. He was later married, he had a family, but he was always meditating on this divine instruction from the spiritual master. And eventually, he acted on that instruction to spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. So that's the history. Prabhupada waited until it was the opportune time. And fortunately, many of us were born in that time frame. We had the opportunity to meet Srila Prabhupada, become his disciples, and serve his mission, which was the mission of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, which was the mission of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, all the way back to Caitanya Mahaprabhu. We are certainly blessed, and I feel very blessed to be standing here today at this very spot. So I'm going to take the opportunity to offer my obeisances to this spot, to my spiritual master, and to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura. Hare Krishna, I'm standing in the museum part of this building called Ultadanga, which is where Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura started his Gaudiya mission in earnest. Of course, we know he was born in Puri, in Jagannath Puri, and we know the pastime where his mother took him onto the street as the Ratha Yatra cart passed by. The cart stopped because she was the wife of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who was a magistrate there. And the garland from Lord Jagannath fell around the baby's neck, giving indication that he was a divine personality. He lived in Nadia in Mayapur for some time, but after the departure of his father, he came here to Kolkata, a big city, to preach Krishna consciousness. And this building was the first, you could say, established temple or preaching center for Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura. Here, he purchased a printing press from America. It came all the way from America. I was surprised to hear that. It was the top technology in those days. Came here and he started printing his literature, his magazines, etc., etc. So this is another very emotional experience for us. This is another foundation for the Krishna conscious movement that eventually spread throughout the world. It's been renovated very nicely by our ISKCON devotees here in Calcutta. I saw the photos before. It's pretty much of a ramshackle place through the years. It changed hands many times, but they've done a very beautiful, amazing service in renovating. Everyone who comes to India should come to Calcutta and visit this historic place. The mission stayed here for about 10 or 11 years and then moved to Bhag Bazar, another building that was actually built by a wealthy disciple of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. He actually oversaw the entire construction. There's another history there. We'll talk about that when we go. But please come here and see all these beautiful photos and related articles, etc., originally from the preaching in those early days. All glories to Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura. Hare Krishna.